Good morning everybody. Welcome back to Motorcycle Junkie. My name is Carl and this is my Huoniao HN125, and if you've been following it you'll know we got it running yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, but it was blowing like a bastard. Now I've had the exhausts off, I've given them a coat of heat paint on the front there. I've put new gaskets on and I've replaced the bolts, the little nuts, with proper long exhaust bolts, and we've done that both sides. And we've also just popped a battery on, so we are about to start it and see if she sounds better. I'll be disappointed if it doesn't. Again, no ignition lights whatsoever, so we've got an issue there. Let's put some fuel in it. Bit of choke. Annoyingly, that's still blowing, and I have actually carried out a repair. I don't know if you can see that. The bolt pulled out and I've done a JB weld repair job on it. It appears to be holding very, very firm, but it's still blowing, so yeah. I think I'll back that off, see if I can reseat it and try again. Worst case scenario, new head, 90 quid, 95 quid, something like that. Which, if I have to, I will. Obviously I'd rather not. Right, I'm going to back that off and have a play with it before it gets too hot. Right, that's not good news. The blow is coming from around that stud that I attempted a repair on. Not that one. I don't know if I can get you in there, but I thought it was only a small crack. I thought JB Weld would do it. It hasn't. It's blowing from around that joint. And the only real solution, unfortunately, is going to be a replacement head. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to give that one some thought. Bike's too good to scrap, way too good to scrap, so I will try and seek out a replacement head. What makes it more difficult to find is the fact that it's a single piston 2-port head. So they've adapted it, so although it's only a single piston, there's actually twin pipes coming out of it. That makes it a little trickier to find. Not impossible, but yeah, I think it's time I went and did some internet shopping, see what I can find. Right guys, might be a while before you see this one again, we'll see how it goes. Cheers. Right, just been online, Googling, as you do. I can get a cylinder head for it. CMPO, Chinese Motorcycle Parts Online, £71.92. Not an expense I particularly wanted for it, But having said that, I didn't pay a lot for the bike anyway, 80 odd quid weren't it, something like that. So if I have to fire a parts cannon at it to get it right and I'm still in profit, then let's do it. I've not ordered yet. I'm just sent off CMPO a couple of questions just to make absolutely sure it is the right one. And then, that being the case, I think she's getting a new cylinder head. Shame really, because there's nothing wrong with that one apart from the broken exhaust port, but there you go. Might see if I can repair it once the new one's on. I might hang on to it just to see if I can repair it. Not to use it, just to see if I can repair it, so if it happens in the future, you know, it might be something I can deal with. I can't see how I would be able to, but hey, why not? The head comes completely bare as well. No valves, no valve stem oil seals, no springs, nothing. So we've also got to transfer everything over from that head, which means more lapping in. But we're getting good at that. Anyway, let's wheel this one into the corner for the time being and we'll work on something else. Cheers. Right, just before I wheel this into the corner for eternity, because it's beginning to piss me off, to be honest with you, and when bikes start pissing me off they tend to get neglected, and this is heading that way. Anyway, what I thought I would do, before I sort of splash out and buy a new head for it, which I'm fully intending to do, what I thought is let's just go through the gears, make sure the gears all change okay, just, you know, want a decent gearbox. I couldn't change gear, and I'm thinking, oh shit, gearbox is knackered. It wasn't. It was catching on the foot pegs, and once I took the foot pegs off I could go through all the gears no problem. So I've took the front foot peg carrier off, and I'm not sure how well this is going to come out on camera, probably okay, but it's bent like a fucking banana. So we've got to straighten that up, and I'm hoping that the holes will still all line up when I straighten it, because obviously they're going to get further apart, aren't they? Anyway, that's a job for another day. I've got no heat. It really needs heating up and straightening, but I haven't got any heat here. That's one thing I am lacking, a MAP gas bottle. Ought to get one really. So yeah, that needs welting on with a big hammer, or another one buying. I'll probably have a look, see if there's any about. What else? Yeah, also it's difficult to get on and off the side, the main stand. Now if you look at that main stand, it's leaning way too far forward. I don't think it's bent. If you remember, we had a similar problem with the Zontes, and we had to weld a piece in to bring that level again. So I'm kind of thinking we've got to do that work. In addition, to get the head off, we've got to start dropping out all these top mounts here, because it's bolted. It's actually mounted to the top of the head there, as you can see. And you know where this is going, don't you? If I'm going to do the head, I'm going to take the engine out. It will make it easier to deal with that, putting that foot peg thing there back on, which bolts directly to the engine. I don't like that idea, but it does. And then we can sort the stand out at the same time as well. So yeah, this is going to be an engine out job. I don't know when. To be honest with you, I'm sort of prioritising that Kimco at the minute. But yeah, I'm going to order that head. I am going to save this bike. It ain't worth it, but you know, hey, like I said previously, I didn't pay a lot for it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Wheel it in the corner. We'll pull it out when it stopped pissing me off. Cheers guys, catch you later.